Hey guys, thank you so much for watching and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary. I'm a mother of two beautiful girls and I love makeup. Today's video, as you can see, I have everything on except my eye makeup, so we're focusing on the eye tutorial, and we'll be using the Makeup Revolution by Emily Noel, the Emily Edit, the Wands. Since I got this palette, I've been using the warms, the pinks, the bronzy colors, but I have been itching to use the greens. Now, green is not a color I would go for very often or ever. I don't use it on my eyes. It's not like one of my favorite colors, but the greens over here, like, it feels like they are pushing you to use them. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Before we go, make sure to subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you don't miss on any of my videos. Let's get started. So everything I have on my face, I will link it down below. And actually I'm filming another video for the Ulta haul. Most of those stuff I have on, so I will link it down below as well. That's the palette over here. I'm going to start by this shade over here, the cream, to set my whole lid and brighten up. I don't want to use a mirror that actually block you guys. Let's start with Midwest over here, high in the crease. Then I will use Hobby over here, below Midwest. It's the first time for me to use this shade in particular. I've used the palette like a lot before, but that's the first time that I use the shade Hobby. It's not what I expected it to be. It's okay because it's not the main focus, right? We're just building the crease over here. I thought it's going to be darker than Midwest, but it's actually lighter somehow. So I need a darker brown. Let's try Juice Paint over here. I'm gonna take a more compact brush, the M433. Then I'm going to mix Juice Paint and Apartment over here on a Sonia Kashuk tapered blending brush, and in my actual fold I'm going to use them. And then this brush is bare and I'm blending everything. Now I know you must be saying, where is the green? Yeah, but we have to build some foundation for the colors that we're going to use. Now I need a very precise blending brush because I don't want the green to explode everywhere, and I haven't used it before. I'm not sure how it's going to perform. So I need something that's not so flimsy. I need something that's kind of a little bit of tough. Let me start by this one, the M505 by Morphe, and take it from there. And I'm going with Corduroy over here. It's a big palette. I can't fit with it in the frame. Okay guys, wish me luck. I'm gonna use the M514 instead. And then I'm gonna clean the edges using Midwest. Going back in with Corduroy. And then I'm blending the inner corner over here. I'm actually using Midwest to do that. I applied Corduroy and then blended with Midwest, and then applied again Corduroy with a more tapered pointed brush, and then blended again over the edges, but I still kept the green actually. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye and be right back. With an M506 I'm going to use Dark and Early, which is bluish greenish black over here in the outer corner, and I'm going to build it up as intensely as I can, and I'm using like sketching motions over here, and I'm going with the M514 with corduroy again and blending over dark and early. It's very good over here, but it's getting choppy in this area over here, and it's driving me crazy. You know what? Let's worry about this part after applying the concealer and then the shimmers, and if it still looks like that, we'll try to figure out something. Then I'll do the same thing for this eye and be right back. So it took more blending than usual, but like I applied the darker shade, the dark and early, and then I blended it out with corduroy. The brushes that I used for that are the M514 and the M06, and the brush that got rid of the choppiness kind of over here is the It Cosmetics brushes for Ulta. Now let's apply some concealer and work with the fun part. I will use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral, which is much lighter than my actual skin. I don't use it for my under eye, this shade. I use it because it's very light for me, so it brightens this area, and I will cut the crease. It's not gonna look like cut crease because the shades are so close, so it's not gonna be that obvious, but I lay it down to make every shimmer pop. I'll do that and be right back. And I like to tap on it with my finger, so like the concealer doesn't like goop up on me. And then I will take the brush number M167 with the shade Side Hustle and stamp it on the outer corner. This shade reminds me a lot of a shade in Born to Run. And in the inner corner I will use Grateful. I will go back with Side Hustle. And back in with Grateful because I don't want to see a line over here. I want it to like travel from light to a little bit darker without any separating line. I will do the same thing for the other eye and then come back to blend the harsh lines. I'm going to use the M506 brush and blend over the edges over here. And I'm actually using the shade Grateful to do that. I'm using the cream again under my brows to brighten it up. And I'm going with Midwest again to blend the edges over here. Let's do lower lash line. Oh guys, by the way, this is the shade Side Hustle that we used on the outer corner for the shimmers, and that's Grateful over here that we used in the inner corner. First, for my lower lash line, Midwest. Then I'm using the Dark and Early as a liner. You know what? Let me apply my liner first. I will use the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Pencil in black in my waterline, and then I'm stamping the Dark and Early, the darkest shade, really close to this line. And guys, I don't want to see any skin gaps, so I'm making sure I'm pushing it really close to this. Then I will smudge it off with corduroy. So I did the lower lash line for the other eye as well. Obviously, I finished everything. The mascara I applied is my favorite mascara of all time, the Tarte Light and Camera Lash. And then I applied some lashes, the Ardell Faux Mink number 814, and it was the first time for me to apply it and the last. I don't like them. Too much for me. Like, I stick with Ardell Naturals, not even the Wispies, the Naturals. And believe it or not, nobody, I mean it, nobody notice when I apply the Naturals, because it feels like it's just you have natural full lashes. This is so obvious. Like, when I look in them, like, monitor, or I look like in my mirror over here, yeah, those are lashes, right? So yeah, but they go with this look though, right? Now, it was the first time for me to work with corduroy in the actual crease, and it gave me too much of a hard time. So for me, my personal opinion on those shades over here, because by now I believe I used all the shades in the palette. Your browns, mid-tone, light, warm, cool, neutral, all the warms and the browns are A+. Now when it comes to this shade over here and this shade over here, the corduroy and dark and early, I would say outer corner or lower lash line. Don't attempt doing it in the actual crease because it gave me too much of a hard time. Now the shimmers that I used, Side Hustle and Grateful, they are amazing. As you can see, they are beautiful. Notice just Side Hustle over here has a lot of fallout, and it kind of ruined my eye makeup. Not eye makeup, my like cheek makeup over here. Hopefully it's not that obvious because I have to film another video right now, so I will pretend it's not here. Yeah, you know what, I forgot just a second. I'm like looking in the mirror and on the monitor, and something is missing, don't you think? It's the inner corner highlighter, and I will use the Essence Metal Chrome blush. Not blush, right? Highlighter. And it's so golden, so I think it's gonna go perfect with this look. Yeah, now the look is complete, right? That's my thought about the shades I used today, and as I told you, as a whole, I love the palette. Just be careful when using corduroy. I would say just stick with the outer corner or lower lash line, and the Side Hustle, the dark green shade, actually has some fallout. Oh, before I go, guys, let me compare Side Hustle. Side Hustle over here remind me a lot with Wanderlust in Born to Run, don't you think? That's Wanderlust over here in Born to Run, and that's Side Hustle over here. Let's get some swatches for that. Okay, do you see that? That's Urban Decay, and the middle finger is, I don't want to flick you guys, so that's Born to Run, and that's the Side Hustle that we used in the outer corner. I would say the Emily palette is more in a olive, where this one is a hunter green, so not quite the same. Yeah, that's everything I have to say about today's look. So before you go, I hope you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Until the next one, bye.